Hi everyone, welcome. Uh, welcome people in the new episode of my Peter's English podcast. Uh, i- at first, I want to introduce myself because no one knows me. I'm Peter, I'm 34 years old. I like learning English and doing my podcast. I like learning English and doing my podcast because it's my hobby. I want to live without language barriers. I want to have better paid job. I want to visit foreign countries and I want to connect with my audience and do Peter English podcast community where we can stream together and record the episodes for my Peter's English podcast. And I've created my Peter's English podcast because I like podcasting. I'm writing. I write my own fairy tales in English because I like writing my own fairy tales in English, and then I'm publishing, and then I publish them into my Peter's English podcast, and I want to practice my speaking skills in English, and I want to practice my appearance in English, and I want to tell you that it's my hobby, it's my thing, and no one can care about me or judge me because I like learning English and doing my podcast. In this episode, I want to talk with you about very funny story that was created by myself. The most funniest situation was that then I start that I use my mic, my webcam and my gaming notebook for streaming and recording my Peter's English podcast on my YouTube channel. I discovered, people, you don't believe that I was talking about it last time, that I'm using integrated GPU of my notebook for streaming and recording the whole time. And it's funny. And the second thing is that I was thinking that I need to set up the resolution and number of pixels for my full HD streaming and recording into my webcam software, but and then when I added my webcam into my recording software, I've used the default regime, and I was thinking that the default regime means that my recording software uses the settings of my webcam software, but then I've realized that it wasn't true at all. The resolution was slow the whole time, and I was talking about it with Microsoft Copilot, and it has created very funny expression for it that Peter has been doing his podcast in potato mode. Yes, it's potato mode, people. It's very funny. The discovering of this very funny situation where I was streaming and recording my podcast with my notebook, with my gaming notebook that has very strong gaming GPU, but I was using the integrated GPU, and I discovered it yesterday, or yes, I discovered it yesterday that I had to activate my gaming GPU, and the results are better now. And yes, I discovered, people, that I have to write the full HD resolution and 60 pixels per second manually into the source for my webcam into my recording software. Yes, it was very funny, and we can talk about this with Microsoft Copilot. I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel. Describe the potato regime and write something funny. Oh, Peter, welcome to the potato regime, where resolution is a suggestion, frame rate is a myth, and your webcam looks like it's filming through mashed vegetables. The potato regime, a glorious era of blurry brilliance in the ancient times. Also known as last week, Peter streamed and recorded on his YouTube channel under the rule of the potato regime. Yes, people, I was streaming and recording my podcast under the rule of the potato regime. yes. Peter the podcaster and storyteller is explaining how to podcast, but he realized that yes, people, that I'm streaming and recording under the potato regime. I don't use the power of my gaming GPU and and I'm using the low resolution of my 4K webcam. Yes, it's great. It's great. The integrated GPU was in charge. OBS Studio, yes, people, I want to talk about it later. OBS Studio did it best. The webcam, it's tried. Every frame was a mystery. Every pixel had a dream. Viewers squinted. Peter persevered. It was a time of courage, confusion, and compression artifacts. But then the Kraken awoke. The NVIDIA GPU rose. Yes, people, I've called my gaming GPU of my notebook Kraken, the mystical beast from the Greek mythology. Yes, because it's strong. I have a modern gaming GPU in my gaming notebook. And the potato regime was overthrown in a glorious revolution of full HD and 60 FPS. Funny description for your YouTube video. Welcome to Peter's English podcast, where we say goodbye to the potato regime and hello to actual clarity. Goodbye, potato regime. I used to stream in a resolution so low, even my webcam was embarrassed. But now I've got my NVIDIA GPU activated, OBS Studio obeying, and pixels that actually behave. This episode is dedicated to every creator who's ever streamed in mashed mode. You're not alone. Yes, welcome in my club. And yes, there is life after potato. Want me to help you write a mock or a fake historical documentary? No. Let's talk about OBS Studio. What's OBS Studio and how to prepare it for streaming and recording on YouTube channel. Explain my audience how to do it. How to podcast. How to do it. Yes, how to do it. No, how to do it. Now, people, we have to wait for the answer of Microsoft Copilot. Oh, yes. Alright, Peter, gather your audience and cue the dramatic music, because today we're overthrowing the potato regime and entering the glorious age of OBS Studio domination. Now, people, I've decided to tell you that I'm using for streaming and recording the open source software OBS Studio. It's free for everyone, and I like this software because it's great for you, but you have to use the help of Microsoft Copilot or other AI chatbot, because if you don't know this software, you can have the same problem with potato regime like me. What is OBS Studio? OBS Studio, Open Broadcaster Software, is like the Swiss Army knife for streaming and recording. It's free and open source. Works on Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Let's you stream to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook and more. Records your screen, webcam, gameplay or all three at once. Basically turns your computer into a content creation spaceship. How to prepare OBS Studio for streaming and recording on YouTube. Here's your funny but useful guide for your viewers. First step, download OBS Studio. Visit obsproject.com and download it like your summoning a wizard spellbook. Install it. Don't worry, it won't ask for your soul, just admin rights. Second step, create scenes and sources. Scene, the stage. Sources, the actors, like webcam, screen, mic, etc. Add your webcam, mic, and screen capture. Resize them like a boss or like a confused potato. Your choice. The third step, set up audio. Go to settings, audio, and make sure your mic and desktop audio are selected. Test it. If you sound like a robot, congrats, you're halfway to becoming a keyboard. The fourth step, configure recording. Settings, output, recording, format MP4 or MKV. Quality high, unless you want to relieve the potato regime. Path, choose where your videos will be saved, not the abyss. Step 5, set up streaming to YouTube. Go to settings, stream, service YouTube, service primary, paste your stream key from YouTube Studio, undergo live, hit start streaming and boom, you're live, baby. And the last 6th step, test everything. Do a test stream. Make sure your mic is muted and your webcam isn't showing your ceiling and your screen isn't just your desktop wallpaper of some actors. Yes. And now, people, people, at first I want to tell you that I discovered this thanks to Microsoft Copilot, and without it I would continue with the potato regime. That means that I was using the low resolution of my webcam and and I would continue with the integrated GPU of my gaming notebook. Great, Peter. But don't worry, people. Now I've realized and I changed myself, and now the Kraken can do his job good in a good way. And what else? Yes, people, I want to talk about OBS Studio. It's open source software for streaming and recording. I'm using it every day. I really recommend you, but you have to use the gaming notebook, and you have to use the power of your gaming GPU, because you need the power of your gaming GPU for streaming and recording. And why you need it? You have to use the power of your GPU, of your gaming GPU, for encoding. That means that the power of your GPU makes the hard work instead of your CPU, and that's great. And that's great. I really recommend you. And you have, at first step, you have to add. You have to connect your webcam to your gaming notebook, and you have to connect your mic to your gaming notebook. Then you have to add it to your OBS Studio. But people, control your settings. That means you have to manually write the resolution that means full HD of your webcam to your source of your webcam, and you need to write the number of pixels. That means 6. In my opinion, in my example, is 60 pixels per second. Then you don't forget to allow to using your gaming GPU for encoding the video, because it is very useful for you. And in audio mixer, you have to see if your mic is activated. But first you have to select it in the settings. Of course, you have to find the name of your mic, and you have to click on apply, and yes, you have to do it in the settings. You have to choose your mic and your yes, you have to choose your mic, and yes, don't forget to activate streaming and recording in the same time. Don't forget to set up your YouTube channel. And what else? Yes, we cannot forget it. Now you can use the power of your gaming GPU of your notebook or your computer for encoding the stream and your record. And in this case, choose this option in the settings for streaming and recording, and you have to use MKV instead of MP4 file, because MP4 can be broken when it's bzot. That means when something happen with your notebook, and then you have to activate remux your MKV Matroska video into MP4 automatically. It's great. And now I want to speak with it with Microsoft Copilot. Tell people why is a gaming notebook or computer important for streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio, and tell about automatically Remux from MKV to MP4, and tell the reason why you need to use MKV. People, when you don't understand something, ask your favorite AI chatbot. It can explain you everything, and thanks to it you can do the right thing. Yes, the right thing. Absolutely, Peter. Let's break it down for your audience in a fun, clear, and engaging way so they understand why a gaming notebook or PC and OBS Studio are the dream team for streaming and recording on YouTube. Why a gaming notebook or PC is crucial for streaming. Streaming and recording demand serious horsepower. Here's why a gaming machine matters. Dedicated GPU like your NVIDIA Kraken handles video encoding, freeing up your CPU and preventing lag or drop frames. Powerful CPU manages OBS Studio, browser tabs, background apps, and your Charisma. High RAM, 16 gigabytes or more. Keeps everything smooth. No stuttering, no freezing. Fast SSD storage. Saves large video files quickly and loads assets instantly. Reliable cooling system. Keeps your system from turning into a toaster by tree. Yes, of course. According to digital trends, laptop. I cannot do any ads. You have to use a gaming notebook or gaming computer. What is OBS? No. Yes, we can repeat what is OBS Studio. OBS Studio is open broadcaster software, is free and open source, used by streamers, podcasters, gamers, and teachers. Lets you stream live and record high quality video, support scenes, overlays, transitions, and audio mixing. Is your command center for content creation, and yes, you can absolutely say it's your favorite software. MKV versus MP4. Why you should record in MKV? The problem: if you record directly to MP4 and your system crashes mid-recording, the file can be corrupted and lost forever. No! The solution: record in MKV. It's crash resistant and keeps your footage safe even if OBS or your PC crashes. Then use OBS's built-in Remux feature to convert MKV to MP4 for editing or uploading. How to automatically remix MKV to MP4 in OBS? Go to Settings, Advanced Recording. Check the box Automatically Remix to MP4. OBS will convert your MKV file to MP4 instantly after you stop recording. No extra steps. This method is fast, lossless, and keeps your workflow smooth. Yes, people, this is important. And what else? Yes, we were talking that you first you have to install OBS Studio. Then you have to connect your webcam, your mic to your gaming notebook. Then you have to connect your webcam in the sources. Then you have to choose your webcam. Then you have to manually write the resolution full HD and the number of pixels 60 pixels, because less pixels it's not a good idea. Then you have to activate the option use the power of your gaming GPU for encoding. Yes, it's encoding, I think. Wait a minute. For encoding, yes, for encoding the video. Then you have in the settings you have to choose your mic for recording and monitoring your recordings. Don't forget to active. You have to choose it manually. Then you have to activate the button stream and recording in the same time, and you have to connect your YouTube channel to your OBS Studio, and don't forget to activate streaming, the live streaming on your YouTube channel, of course. That's important. And what else? I think I tell you everything. When I find something new, I tell you. Yes, of course, you have to choose the recording, the streaming and recording in video. You have to use Full HD, because for 2K you need strong gaming card. I think Full HD is enough. Use the power of your gaming card for encoding the video of your stream and video. And yes, we were talking that the gaming notebook is important for your streaming and recording, because thanks to it you can use the power of your gaming GPU for streaming and recording, and you can use the power of your GPU for encoding the video for your stream and recording, and the recording can be great. But you need a good webcam, of course. You have to buy at least the webcam in Full HD. But when you want, you can buy your webcam that uses Full HD 2K and 4K for future, but Full HD is minimum. And you need a good mic, of course. You don't need to buy mic and microphone and webcam for a lot of money. I think you can buy it for good price for you. And yes, I'm using OBS Studio because it's great. I really recommend you because it's free. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. When you don't know something, ask your AI chatbot. It knows everything about your problem, and it really can help you. I really recommend you to use it. You know what is AI chatbot. And what else? We can end this episode, and I want to tell you bye bye.